Is cold calling dead in 2022? And is this really a valid form of client and sales acquisition? Welcome to today's video. My name is Jason Wojo. I'm an 8-figure marketer, and welcome back to today's video. We're going to talk about cold calling. Is it dead? And where should call centers and cold calling really be used in today's ever-changing marketing world? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into today's video.
Hey, my name is Jason Wojo. Welcome to my channel. I run a multiple 7-figure agency, so make sure you subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Cold calling is something that is very, frowned upon in the SMA niche, but it's more of a bottlenecking process when you're first starting out, okay? When I talk about bottlenecking, I talk about things that you're doing in the business that are kind of hard to step away from because no one else is doing it. So you have to basically do this thing, or you're doing this thing because you can't afford to hire anybody else, or you can't afford to find other avenues that are working as well as that thing, but that thing could be very bottlenecking to your productivity. Okay, it could be bringing that thing down. So cold calling, I would say, is more efficient if you have like a call list that's just for specific niche-based people. So for example, if there was direct mail that went out, right, and we got a bunch of emails from local homeowners, and we put out direct mail, and people put the direct mail slip back in and mailed it back in, and these were people who wanted quotes on solar panels, that would be a valid way of doing cold calling. But at that point though, that call list is more warm than anything because they're qualified, they sent the thing back in the mail. That's like a qualified cold call, okay? When we talk about cold calling, we talk about just getting random, call lists and just hammering the phones, and these people have no idea who you are. And at that point, you're kind of just trying to throw a dart in the dark and hit somebody. And it's like, I just don't believe in that, because I would rather have my sales reps be more excited and confident to sell when they know they have qualified inbound leads. That's why I'm a firm believer in running paid ads to get more booked calls, because if I can predictably grow my business with inbound qualified people, that is what every salesperson dreams of. And when they dream of that and they get it, they're obviously more willing to close, and they're happier and they're making more money. Cold calling is more for people who need to learn sales in the beginning, because if you're really good at cold calling, you're gonna be a phenomenal sales closer when you have qualified inbound leads coming in. So one thing I would say is that if you are trying to be a sales closer, like, cold calling is good to learn, because you know the emotional triggers, you know the curiosity points in the beginning of the phone call to keep them on the line. That will work very well when you have an objection-based handling on qualified inbound leads as well. The other thing that cold calling is actually really suitable for is e-com stores who are getting massive amounts of front-end buyers a day. And people are like, wow, we have a call center for people who go to a Shopify store. Well, here's the thing. I have a couple clients who are making over $1 million a month, and every time a buyer comes through, someone is there to call them. They call them saying, hey, your order's confirmed. Wanted to just clarify your order summary so you know exactly what you're getting. Now, I saw that you grabbed this, but you didn't grab that. You understand that this item here is faster, better results. What this is, they're trying to upsell you. Hey, you only bought one. You should probably get 2 or 3. And since we're on the phone, I can give you an even better deal than what you saw on the website. Are you willing to hear me out? Like, you're gonna get a bigger conversion rate and upsell people through like a call center. Call centers usually take like a percentage and a setup fee to be put into your system, and then every buyer that comes into the ecosystem, there's a call center there ready to just hammer the phones and sell people more stuff. So that's something to really think about. That's food for thought. Cold calling also, like with SMMA, I necessarily wouldn't do that, because then you're just going for a sales only approach instead of giving them something of value. Like, that's why I believe more in like cold DMing, sending them a Loom video, going over their website, going over their ad library, like showing them actually tactical stuff that they can use in the business, and then they're gonna have enough curiosity to book a call with you and reach out to you. Cold calling is sort of basically starting to get a little bit dead because of all of the spam blocking that some of these apps are, being created, where they can like spam block calls, or if calls aren't in your area code, they get blocked. Like, there's so many new softwares and innovations coming out to the point where calls are now just getting blocked on automation, and those calls could be your cold calls. So I'm more of a firm believer in qualified inbound leads, not so much buying call lists and have people hammer the phones all day. Sales reps are getting more discouraged because of cold calling. Yes, you have the access to get this big list of 40,000 people, but God knows how many people will actually answer. And then how are you going to book a discovery call, then discovery call to close call? It's just like too much friction for me to scale my business. It might work in other niches, but I would rather get some type of qualification from them in order to actually give it a try to do cold calling. So it's not always about just getting a random list of people. people. It's about having a list. At least they have to be pre-qualified, answer to some type of form, put in some type of direct mail, did some kind of action on your website. Like there's got to be something there for them to be worth that cold call, in my opinion, during, you know, trying to streamline my sales process. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I want you to comment down below if you think cold calling is dead. I want your opinion on this. Maybe you've tried it yourself. Have you gotten good results? Any tactics or advice that someone else could use? Please put below in the comment section. I'd love to hear from a sales rep as well. If you're watching this and you've done cold calling, you've been successful, just put your input and advice down below, and hopefully it can help other people on the channel. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.